So if you don't know, now think about this. Maybe you're watching right now and you own or have a friend that owns a Tesla. Now, one of the cool things about Tesla is, yeah, it's battery powered. You don't have to use gas on it. So for the environment, I guess I'm still confused on where you get the electricity from. Because you're not getting it from a battery. But anyways, we won't go into that because that's just stupid in itself. But all these things are pointing to a very specific thing I mentioned earlier, and that is the end times. Now, I'm not saying Tesla. I'm not saying, Elon Musk is the devil or the Antichrist. But I want you to think about this. So there's going to be, in the end times, there's going to be a false miracles. There's going to be, so what this is trying to do in the end times is it's trying to validate the Antichrist as being the savior of the world. So pretty much the devil is making a mockery of, but deceive people into thinking that God is not in the picture, but the Antichrist is God. And so he's trying to make a false synthetic of actual truth. He's going to try to rewrite the Bible. He's going to try to redo miracles. He can't create things, so he's trying to blaspheme and do things that look like he is the author of it when actually it's made up and it's false. So we're going to watch something, and I want you to think about this. In this video, Elon Musk, talking about him again, and Tesla. Because Tesla, the reason I brought up Tesla, I didn't say that, is that they can shut down your cars just like Bezos can do with your smart things. Tesla can do with your car. Now, what they frame it up as, and I'm not saying they're wrong, and it's a pretty cool feature to have, is that if your car is stolen, they can actually shut it down, and they could, make it where it can't be driven anymore, and they are stuck wherever they are. I don't know if they can, probably where they can lock the doors and the person can't get out, so the cops just show up. That would be an hilarious ad for Tesla. You're welcome, Elon Musk. I just gave you an awesome, funny, what's that insurance company? They always have funny stuff with what's that girl's name? I can't remember, but you know what I'm talking about. I think is it Geico? Whatever it is. So this is going to be a video where they have this thing, Elon Musk has this thing called Neuralink. And it's he's doing a little talk, and they have put it into, this is, when was this done? 6 months ago. They have put a thing called Neuralink that he has designed into a monkey. Okay, now, with that being said, so usually that's the progression of how things go. They first do all these things, and then they get it prepped for something that is close to human anatomy, and then they try to go to human trials. So as of 6 months ago, this is the most current one I have found. Let's see, and we may watch this one too. Actually, 2 weeks ago. This is even newer.
Elon Musk's company Neuralink has just.
Hold on. All right, so give me just a second. This is what live streaming is so fun. All right, watch this video.
Elon Musk's company Neuralink has just received FDA approval to start testing brain chip implants in humans. This is important because Neuralink is working on helping blind people see and solving many types of neurological disorders like depression, dementia, seizures, strokes, and eventually helping paralyzed people walk. You may have seen a couple years ago, they implanted 2 chips in a monkey to play a video game with just its mind. And now that same concept will be tested in paralyzed patients so they can do daily tasks on a computer without needing their limbs. Neuralink is a small but mighty company with grand ambitions. The company was started in 2016 by Elon Musk and several others, and now has offices in Silicon Valley, California, and in Austin, Texas. This major milestone of getting FDA approval is a huge step in bringing this amazing technology to those who need it most. Welcome to Neuropod, a channel covering all topics related to Elon Musk's brain-machine interface company, Neuralink. In this update episode, I'll share a clip of Neuralink's head neurosurgeon, Dr. Matt McDougall, discussing the safety of the implants. We'll look at a close-up view of Neuralink's electrode threads. And for those who don't know, these are the threads that are connected to the implanted chips and essentially get sewn into the brain with the Neuralink robot. I'll show a picture of Neuralink's mock operating room and some short videos of Neuralink's animals in action. Then, have you ever wondered if your head would get too hot while charging your Neuralink? I'll share a clip of what the heat map of a Link implant looks like when it's charging. And then we'll finish off the episode with a few cool things, one of which is a video clip of Dr. McDougall sharing his primary motivation for working with Neuralink.
The safety of the device, I would absolutely vouch for. From the hundreds of surgeries that I've personally done with this, I think it's much safer than many of the industry standard FDA-approved surgeries that I routinely do on patients that are no one even thinks twice about their standard of care. Neuralink has already reached, in my mind, a safety threshold that is far beyond a commonly accepted safety threshold.
Neuralink has started to share more details about the tech they're using and building. One post from their Tech
Have you heard of this? Have you heard of the Neuralink? This is
Tuesday series on
crazy.
Twitter gives us a close-up, zoomed-in view of the electrode threads they insert into the brain. Neuralink says, our thin, flexible threads are a few red blood cells wide, minimizing the brain's response to them. Before I read the rest of this post, I reiterate this fact that the smaller the threads are, the less likely it is that the brain will have a severe immune response. That is, if the threads are small.
Severe immune response. That means your body will begin to attack it, thinking that it is being infiltrated by something.